Citiboi. See.
Ni hao to all of my friends in China. Akwaba to all of you in Ghana. And if you're in India, I'd say Namaste. But for all of my citizens in the city of Yenagoa, we say, how will they be? It's Melody Samuel and I'm chilling in the soon-to-be apex of quality music production in the heart of the capital, Yenagoa. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about Citiboi Studio. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the man himself, Mr. Igiri Joshua Glory, aka Citiboi. Big man, how you doing?
Good, bro.
So let's start with this. Everybody knows that Citiboi is a fly boy. I mean, from your swag to your dope drip and all of that. But then, some of us, we actually grew up in the trenches. I mean, the ghetto and all of that. So I'd like to know, before we start, did you have your own trench experience or you were always the city boy, Ajabo kid?
No, I was never the Ajabo kid or city boy. I actually came from the trenches. I came from way down there. I know how it feels like to be down there. I've actually been at those points when I could not even have 15 naira to pay transport to school way back when I was in Amasoma. But then Citiboi is a core and a full product of the process. That's why I just can't stop and I have to just keep going.
And I like the story so far. Your story has not come to an end, it still have more. But I like the fact that I'm a part of the story now. So when you blow, I can tell them.
Of course.
I know that guy. Okay, it's very important to ask people these questions. The reason I'm saying this particularly is because we know you're an entertainer, but then checking out Citiboi concepts. I'm seeing Citiboi Studios, which we understand because it's part of the music, you're a musician. And then we have the Citiboi FC. I don't really know if you're much of a footballer, but then I'm seeing that as part of the business. And then the one that's mind-blowing is the Citiboi Foundation. I mean, when you say foundation, it's not about person. It's more like giving back, you know. And then the City Smoke Orb, so could you just give me a little light to that?
Okay, the company is Citiboi Concept, alright? And every other thing, it's under the umbrella of the Citiboi Concept. City Foundation, City Football Club, the City Smoke Hub, which is the #1 accessory stores for your smoke stoves in Bayelsa.
Yeah.
It's just for smoke accessories, alright?
Yeah.
And there's the Citiboi Foundation, where it's the platform where we get to reach out to people, make
I really like that.
and then the Citiboi Football Club. So it's practically on the process right now, because it's not on that full swing. We're testing a couple of things and then we'll know how it is, we'll take it from there. So for me, the Citiboi concept, the music, it's pretty much my passion. I do it for passion. Music is my passion. But then at the end of the day, we're in a society where nobody gives you anything, and then you really got to make it happen for yourself. Because I believe nothing is promised in life apart from death. And that's why at the end of the day, in as much as we try to live our lives to the fullest, we should also try as much as possible to live it to the purpose.
I think that's what inspires I wouldn't say it's a slogan, but more than the caption for the launch. It says, charging a new cause, making impact and living good legacies. I'd like to talk about these three things. These are the highlights for the launch. So when people come, it's not just fine ambience. It's not just about the super equipment that we've got here, not just about the talent and the skills that we've got in the studio and working with you and all of that. I want them to know about the reason behind it, so they don't just launch with you, they also understand and reason with you. So on that note, I'd like to start with the first, charging a new cause. But what impact do you think this studio would make in the Yenagoa, Bayelsa, Niger Delta, because we have to make this call global, man. What impact do you think this studio, this thing you set up, would make in the entertainment industry?
When we say we're charging a new cause, we're charging a new cause, but using our respective Citiboi movement platforms into changing the entertainment narrative in our state, Niger Delta, and nationwide, Nigeria, and possibly globally. You know, this is just my part, trying to change the narrative of how the Bayelsa, of how the random and regular Bayelsa person is being looked at out there. Because I've actually been out there. I know how it is like when you go somewhere like you're from Bayelsa, people tend to look at you like, you know, you already have that stigma. Like there's some see like a negative stuff.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, we're just charging a new course by using our respective platforms involved in the Citiboi movement into trying to change.
Oh, now there's a movement.
Yeah, like Citiboi is not a name, it's a movement.
It's a movement. I don't want the citizens.
Yes.
You get style.
If at all.
Okay, baby. So that's it. Charging a new course. One thing I do know with changing this town is the fact where people say, I want to make a good song, I want to do this, I want to go to Lagos, I want to... man, we're bringing it home. So if you can't make a good song, it's not because we ain't got good studios. Maybe you should work on your talent. So Citiboi is telling you, changing the narrative, and we're starting a new course. Now, making impact. We're making impact. And the foundation is making impact. The FC is making impact. So is there any activity that people don't know about that we've been doing on the low, like Citiboi FC, Citiboi Foundation, or things that are about to happen, so at least we can be part of it when it starts to go down?
Okay, coming down to making impact, all right?
Yeah.
It's just us using our different platforms, like reach out to people, reach out to places, touch hearts, push talent through the studio, and then also create an opportunity, like job opportunities for a whole number of people out there who are employed and working on our different establishments.
When you make impact, definitely there's going to be a legacy to leave behind. But then, when you say legacy, people mostly will talk about things you've done. In your case, I don't want to talk about what you've done. You know why? Because you're young and you're still growing and you're making more impact, and more impact. So now, the legacy, I want to make it futuristic. What do you want to be remembered for?
At the end of the day, I'm just going to start on this note. I know where I'm coming from, I know where I am, and I know where I'm going to. You understand? So like, at the end of the day, me on the personal side, I don't even like to loud things that I do, but then in the aspect of leaving good legacies, Citiboi concept has taken up a couple of outreaches. We visited the Okaka Correctional Centers in December. There are a whole lot of people locked up in there that the stories nobody even knows about and all that. And that was why I was moved. Instead of doing the normal thing of going out to maybe do all that, I decided to do with the inmates because, I don't want to start listing them out through the football club. There are a lot of people that we were trying to push personally, push out. That's not something we're going to talk about, but at the end of the day, when the results are out there,
they've seen it.
People are going to see it. So at the end of the day, I know where I'm coming from, I know where I'm going to, because at the end of the day, it is what we do that will make a difference, because things don't just happen, it's people that make those things happen.
I'm going to take this one home. I'll post it on my status, post it on Twitter. Things don't just happen, people make them happen. From Citiboi, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a swell time. I hope you do understand. Now we're getting into business. 16th of October, ladies and gentlemen, we are launching Citiboi Concepts. Yes, we have Citiboi Studios. For those of you who are talented, I can't sing, but then if you have anybody that can rap, sing, do voiceovers, bring them here. We're also launching the Smoke Hub. Mind you, they don't sell smokes, it's only smoke accessories. You understand? Lighters, fancy lighters, very nice ones and all of that. You get it? Also, there's a Citiboi FC for those of you who want to be future Ronaldos and Messi. And then we have the Citiboi Foundation for the little kids. It's been a swell time with the big man himself. So over here we say, "Ush, we are done talking. It's time for you to speak up." Visit us on our social media handles. Come live to the studios. It's not even far away. Live in the heart of the city of Yenagoa. So come over and we're waiting to see you. I'm Melody Samuel and I'm chilling with Citiboi, superstar.
The favorite boy, Citiboi.
Yeah, baby.
Don't play.
Yeah, baby.
All right.
Yeah, baby. Peace out.